you guys are looking for some coins to get the best FIFA 18 squads, then check out mulefactory.com. They're the cheapest site I've found for coins. They deliver in 5 minutes. Now they even pay you back for your card, cover your 5% transfer fee with a brand new player auction wizard. And if you use TGC Kurt5 at checkout, you get 5% off your order. Check them out with the link down below now. What's up guys, Curtis here and welcome to a brand new FIFA 18 video. This is something I did last year and I found it to be a ton of fun. So I thought I would do it again and just kind of see if you guys are up for it this year. What I've done, now hear me out on this one, I've taken the West Brom side. Obviously, I don't think they did actually end up bottom of the league. Did they escape the bottom of the table in the last day of the season? Let me double check it. No, they did not, because Stoke obviously won, of course, in the last day of the season. Peter Crouch got his goal. I thought it'd be fun to get the relegated side and put in the EFL team of the season and see how they'd fare in the Premier League. Now, there's a few slight iterations of this. So what I've done is I've picked the EFL team of the season, the one that encompasses all of the EFL divisions, so Championship, League 1, League 2. That of course has some players that aren't all from the Championship. We've got Burn here, as you can see, from Wigan. We have a few players. If I move, let me move my head out of the way to the other side, might make it a little bit easier for you guys to see. So a few players obviously that weren't in the Championship. Most of these were, in fact, but we've got obviously Mulgrew. A few of these players, Akinfenwa, Key, Dak, they weren't all playing in the Championship. So it's a kind of a mix. We've got the Championship team of the season mixed with the EFL team of the season, and then a couple of players that won individual awards. But mainly these are like the guys that won that section of awards. You get what I mean? So we have a tiny little mix there, but nonetheless, what we're going to do is we're going to sim through the season. I've taken out all the players other than like one or two what am I trying to say? One or two like youth prospects and goalies, just so they have the numbers in the team. But we're gonna like jump through the season quite quickly and kind of see how they get on. So I'm gonna sim to the 31st, then we'll sim to the 31st of January, then we'll sim to the end of the season, and then maybe we'll do a second season after that. So we'll fly through it now and see how they manage to get on. Can they stay in the Premier League? This is what we're here to see. So let's get on with it. Okay, here we go. We are at the August checkpoint. Some games have been played. We are on mark so far. They haven't decided that they think it's best to get rid of us. Let's have a little look at. In fact, let's skip through deadline day. I'll quickly do this now. I don't think they've made any deals on our behalf. That would be quite disappointing if they did. Chelsea have bought Asensio, which is bizarre. Looks like transfer offers are being redacted, which is what we want. Apologies guys, the lighting's going to keep changing as well, because obviously this takes a little while to do, and I still haven't got my proper lighting set up. I've got like this little light here, which isn't, I've just dropped my finger in it, which doesn't do too much, but in this office I've not really got my proper lights on the go yet. I don't really know why. I've lived in this flat now, guys, for just over 6 months, and I've literally not done anything here. I don't know what's going on, but that's just the way it is. Anyway, we'll get through this August 31st. We'll finally get to deadline day. I probably should have done this bit off the screen, but also Milan complete Aaron Ramsey signing. That's a cool little picture as well. Career mode's decent, and Wanyama suffers torn calf muscle. Anyway, enough of that. We're not interested in it. West Brom, 4 points so far. That's a good start. 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss. We'll have a look at our fixtures, our results. Don't really know. Where am I going? This is probably the one, right? Calendar. We'll look back at the calendar from the past. So we drew 0-0 with Stoke, beat Bolton 2-0 in the cup, beat Burnley 2-1, and lost to Bournemouth. So a very, very easy start to the season. So that's kind of expected. If we look, we want to go to our player stats now. I've completely forgotten the navigation on here. I'll get better as this goes along. We'll look at Squad Hub's the one I want to go to, right? Squad Hub. Stats, here we go. Now we're talking goals wise. Who have scored our goals? It's not bad. You scored a lot of them in the International Cup. We got 2 in the league, which is interesting. Snodgrass not scored in the league. We've not really had many goals in the league, but there we go. We can see who's playing at least, and we'll probably get a better idea of this as the season unfolds. We'll go to January 31st now and see how the team are getting on. Okay, here we go. We are... I mean, that big red 63 in the top corner is slightly alarming. But what we're going to do is we're going to look at what's the best way to do it. We'll go to the calendar again and we'll go one at a time. Now we'll chuck me. I mean, I'm moving around like this musical chairs up here. We're going to go all the way back now. We're not going to look at the league table just yet. Let me mute my laptop, which is also on the go next to me. So we lost 2-1 to Brighton, lost 2-0 to West Ham, got knocked out of the cup by Sheffield United, drew with Arsenal. Who'd have thought that one would happen? Lost to Watford, not so good. Lost to Leicester, lost to Southampton, beat Man City. Are we the greatest counter-attacking side of all time? Who knows? Beat Huddersfield 2-0, lost to Chelsea, drew with Spurs. I mean, yep, sure. Beat Newcastle, good little run. Lost to Palace, ended the run. Drew with Swansea. Drew with Liverpool. Let me guess. Drew with Man United. Lost 3-2 to Stoke. Lost 2-1 to Everton. Lost 1-0 to Arsenal. We're good against good sides. Drew with Stoke in the FA Cup. Drew with Brighton. Lost 4-1 to the old Everton, I think that was. Now we're going to skip ahead just past Manchester City, and we'll see how this last bit gets on. Now, we're going to see how we're doing in the league too. So the City game, that's a bit more back to reality, isn't it? So if we go and find ourselves, I probably want to go to the office, don't I? Do I want to go to the office? No, season. We're in the relegation zone. We've got 20 points. We're 7 points. Liverpool are in 16th. Not sure about that one. Let me move my face again. I'll go up here. Not 20 points. We're a point off the bottom. 4 wins, 8 draws. I mean, how many points did they end the season with in the end? They ended with 31, so we're 11 off that. Bear in mind, they got the majority of those points when they were already down. So, you know, take this with a pinch of salt. But 6 wins, 13 draws. We're 2 away from that. We have drawn a lot. We need to get a couple of wins to get safety. But I also would like to see how we do if we go down and up. So we'll hold off on that for a little second now. It would be nice if they'd start picking up some wins. So we're going to go to the end of the season now, see how they do in this inaugural Premier League season. We'll go to before the Palace game. That way we can pick the team for the last Palace game. We'll see how they do. If they go down, we'll see if we keep the job, if we can get them to come straight back up. Let's go. So this hasn't really worked. It's not worked, has it? So we've had our contract terminated. That's good. That's nice to hear. We've got one offer, and it's at managing Burton. So where do we take it? So West Brom are currently rock bottom. They managed one additional win since we last met them 5 games ago. I guess we'll sim out the rest of the season and see. I guess this is a pretty damning experiment. This is what we wanted to find out, is how they'd get on. So I guess we will literally get to see exact. Is this game broken? Because I'm pretty sure that they only hired me yesterday, and they've sacked me. Should we move down to Accrington? I don't really know what to say to that one. It's also telling me that I've just been announced as the new face of Burton Albion. Who am I managing? Where am I? For how long, I don't know. Am I still here? Lasted 2 weeks. Is it because I keep going on holiday? It's very weird. I guess I'm just not allowed on holiday. After being rehired after a day, twice. Well, they finally let me finish a season, which is absolutely fabulous news. Now we're going to go ahead and see how West Brom got on for the rest of their season. This has been a weird experiment. Didn't expect it to go the way it has. But we'll go and find West Brom and see. Well, there's 19 teams on the screen. And they've gone down with 106 goals against, a minus 52 goal difference. Guys, they've played 68 games. So I'm going to summarise and say that I don't think the EFL team of the season is cut out for the Premier League. I am going to give this another go, if I'm completely honest, because I'm concerned that this may have just been a weird one-off broken save. Let's also not forget what's just happened here. I'm going to try it again. And if we get sacked again, then it shows the side probably isn't good enough. So we're at the start of this International European Cup. We're going to sim ourselves ahead to the day before the City game, and we'll just see how they got on this time, because that was weird, lads. That was very, very weird. Oh, so close. We said we were going to do it in a matter of days. So there we go, guys. That's going to be the end of this little experiment. This makes it very, very clear to me. The focus ended up being on the first one. They've just offered me the Burton job again. But this makes it very, very clear to me that the EFL Team of the Season could definitely not cut it in the Premier League if FIFA is anything to go by. Quite interesting little test there. Bit of fun. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Would you like to see more tests like this in the future? Maybe I can get some done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.